Welcome to RamTV.
Hi everyone and welcome to RamTV. My name is Marianna.
And I'm Alden.
Even though we're doing everything online right now, we are hoping to be able to go back to school once it's safe.
Today we're talking a little bit about our new schedules.
On Mondays and Thursdays, those are red days. Red days are days you go to class periods, first, second, and third.
Tuesdays and Fridays are blue days. Blue days you go to classes 4, 5, and 6.
Wednesdays are white days. White days are days for teachers to have office hours that you can go to get additional help or ask questions. Those are also days that students can use their time to work on assignments they've been assigned throughout the week.
We know it can be a little confusing at times, but you've got it, Rams.
Now here's Emily, our new sports anchor.
Hi, I'm Emily and I'm your new sports anchor for RamTV. We don't have any Wilson sports yet, but we do have Seahawks. For week 2, they played against the Patriots. The halftime score was 14-14 and the final score was 35-30 Seahawks. Now for week 3, they're playing against the Dallas Cowboys. Good luck!
Thank you, Emily. Now introducing another new anchor, Jayden, with our sports out in the field.
Hi, what's up fam? This is Jamie Dan reporting about your early morning news. Last Sunday was a roller coaster watching the Seahawks play, but somehow they came out on top 35-30. This week we play the Cowboys at home, hoping to push our win streak to 3-0. As far as wrestling sports go, it is looking like our first season will be up and going the first week of the new year. These times, things change on a dime because of COVID-19, but besides that, have a great day, Wilson fam. See you next time on RamTV.
Thank you, Jayden. Now here's Shaleese, our new weather anchor.
I'm Shaleese and welcome to our weekly weather report. For the rest of Friday, it's expected to rain and be in the low 60s. For Saturday and Sunday, it's expected to be in the mid 60s. So if you're going out, make sure to stay safe and wear your mask. And that's it for our weekly weather report. See you next week.
Thank you, Shaleese. And now on to weather in the field with Annalyn.
This is Annalyn with your weather on the field this week. Turns out we're going to have some nasty weather this week. Rain, and more rain. Also, on other news, the Farmer's Almanac says that we're having 86 more days of winter, even though fall just started. Drought in the west, cold and snowy in the north, and everything in between. Which side are you on? Have a great weekend. This is Annalyn.
Thank you, Annalyn. Now introducing Ms. Ray in our weekly segment, RAMILY with Ray.
Hey Rams, this is Bernadette Ray reporting live for RamTV News, and I have been asked to answer 3 questions this week. There's a siren going by. Did I always think that I wanted to be a high school principal? I did not. When I started college, I wanted to be an attorney, and I was a sociology major, the study of people and their environments, which I thought was a great start to a career in law. And then I think my junior year, I sat in on some classes at a law school, and I was bored. Not that the law is boring, but the particular classes I sat in on, I thought, I don't know if this is the right fit for me. So I changed my major to English my junior year with plans of becoming an English teacher. I played sports in high school. I was captain of the basketball team, captain of the swim team, and I played fast pitch pretty poorly. But more importantly, after high school, I discovered water polo. And to me, water polo was a beautiful blend of my love for swimming and the X's and O's of basketball or soccer. And that became my true love, and I still play in a women's league to this day. I chose to work at Wilson over any other high school because it was different for me. It was, at the time, the least familiar high school in Tacoma for me. I had connections to all the others. I went to Stadium. My brothers went to Stadium, Foss, Mount Tahoma, and Oakland. And we didn't have a direct connection to Wilson. And I taught at Lincoln for some time as well. So I had connections to Tacoma schools, but not Wilson. In fact, I hated Wilson growing up because going to Stadium, they were definitely a rival. But I thought, how things change, and working at Wilson could really help to make this our place, not my place and not their place like it was when I was younger. And so we're still working to make this our place. Thanks, Rams.
Thank you, Ms. Ray. And now on to the results of our 2020 ASW elections. The results are in, and Jessie Kim is your new 2020 ASW president.
On Friday, September 18th, we lost Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Ruth was an Associate Justice in the United States Supreme Court. She fought for the equality of so many, including women.
Ruth once said, "I would like to be remembered as somebody who used whatever talent she had to do her work to the very best of her ability," and she will be.
Our investigative reporter, Tyonna, asked others what Ruth meant to them.
Hi, I'm Tyonna, and welcome to a special report about the life of Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Hi, I'm Ms Trueblood. I'm the General Counsel of Tacoma Public Schools. Thank you, Tyonna, for asking me to comment on the loss of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I think what I respected the most about Justice Ginsburg was her ability to use the dissent to persuade. So the dissent in a Supreme Court decision is the losing side, but a justice can still author an opinion. And Justice Ginsburg was famous for authoring really good opinions explaining the opposite viewpoint. And probably her most famous dissent was in a case called Ledbetter versus Goodyear. And it was a case about equal pay for women in the workplace. And even though the court didn't find in Miss Ledbetter's favor, Justice Ginsburg's dissent was so persuasive and so powerful that Congress actually passed a law the next year called the Ledbetter Equal Pay Act. So it shows how even if you're losing an argument, you can still end up winning it if you can maintain your power of persuasion.
What does the notorious RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, mean to me? So my memory of her is as a Supreme Court justice, but I owe what I'm able to do as a female in this country, I owe to her. Having a car in my name, having a house in my name, having my own savings and checking accounts. All of those things are because she argued in front of the Supreme Court and won those rights for women to be able to have those things. And so because of that, I thank her, and she will be sorely missed.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg was an amazing woman who fought tirelessly for equal rights. She graduated at the top of her law class and still had a difficult time getting a job because of her gender. This did not stop her. She lived the injustice of gender inequality and worked hard to do something about it. In her early years, RBG presented arguments before the Supreme Court 6 times and won an astounding 5 of those cases. She was appointed to the Supreme Court in the early 90s, where she continued her work promoting equality and justice. She was a consensus builder who was able to appreciate individuals and maintain friendships even with people who were opposed to her ideals. The notorious RBG lived a big life and was a mentor to many. She will be missed.
She was the legal community's premier intellect in the cause of equality for women, but she championed equality for men too.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a woman to be reckoned with. She was a force of nature. She came up through the system when women didn't have a lot of rights, and she changed the system to make room for women and then make room for all people with all different backgrounds. Bizarrely, one of her closest friends was Justice Scalia, who was very conservative compared to her being very liberal. And he had the best thing to say. He would say that when a lawyer made a ridiculous argument in front of the Supreme Court, that she would shake him like a dog with a bone. So RBG used to say that she'd always get asked, when will there be enough women on the Supreme Court? And her answer is, when there are 9. And she said, people are always shocked at this, but there have been 9 men, so why couldn't there be 9 women? And I think we all need to go forward with that idea. Why couldn't there be? And live in her honor.
And here is Mr. Hoseth with our Whole Child Weekly winners.
Hello everybody, I'm here for the first ever Whole Child Drawing of the Week. You might remember that last week students were encouraged to get outside and take a walk during the asynchronous Whole Child time on Wednesday. Some students took pictures of their walk and sent that picture into their Whole Child teacher. Names have been placed in a bowl made by Mr. Simmons, and we're going to draw for the winners. Our first winner is Jessica Thompson. Jessica is going to receive a coupon for a free medium Slurpee from 7-Eleven expiring December 31st, 2020. Jessica's going to get that in the mail. And our next winner is Owen Menifee. Owen will also be the happy recipient of a free medium Slurpee from 7-Eleven. Now, this week's challenge, which you got on Monday, was to find a way to be virtually kind. So, tell your whole child teacher your idea for being kind in a virtual setting, and hopefully you're able to act on that idea as well. So make sure you've sent that challenge in to your teacher by 3 p.m. on Monday of next week. If so, you'll be in the drawing. Be kind and go Rams.
Thank you for tuning in to RamTV. Great to be alive.
Great to be a Ram. We hope to see you next week.
That's what I'm going to do.
This is how we do it at Wilson.